The longest season in NBA history, the draft lottery will decide future players on rebuilding teams aiming for a bright future. Over the last 15 years, some of the worst, the New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves, and Sacramento Kings have been desperately trying to build something together, anything to keep them competitive. The flurries of ping pong balls, it will give us ideas on who everybody wants on their favorite teams to draft. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Before we take a look into the results, these were the odds before the lottery happened, with Golden State, Cleveland, and Minnesota having the best chances. Here are the winners and losers of the 2020 NBA draft. Starting with the winners, the first overall pick, Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll likely pick shooting guard sensation Anthony Edwards out of Georgia. Has all-star potential written all over him. The safest pick this draft at 6'5", creates his own shot, can shoot it, will get plenty of buckets from D'Angelo Russell, gives the team a boost filled with young legs alongside Josh Okogie, getting rid of Andrew Wiggins for D'Lo, and edging out Golden State for the first overall pick. Nothing better the team can ask for. Another opportunity for the suffering franchise to turn it around. I don't see the team drafting LaMelo Ball or James Wiseman. A moment to celebrate for the city, enduring plenty of tragedy during this pandemic. A lot of promise. Russell and Towns still 24 years old. A good day for the franchise. A huge winner. They were going to be winners no matter what. The Golden State Warriors, the second pick, winning 3 championships in 5 years. A team filled with injuries the entire season. After 5 straight finals, the second pick likely will be between LaMelo Ball and James Wiseman. I don't see them keeping either one of them, but maybe Wiseman at the center spot, but doubtful. The Splash Brothers, still the best shooting backcourt in the NBA when healthy, even though they're in their early 30s. As long as the team still has Draymond with Steph and Clay, their pick will be a huge asset for other teams who will be willing to give up solid players. With no transcendent talent in this draft, that's a guaranteed. Everybody's a big question mark at this point. Many guys will have huge bust potential written all over them, with rumors of Giannis potentially joining forces with the Dubs powerhouse. Nothing in the NBA should be surprising at this point. Alongside trading max player Andrew Wiggins in the package with a deal would be a scenario. A decent shooter like Buddy Hield, who has issues with Sacramento, can be a player Golden State can get. Plenty of decisions for the franchise this fall. Bob Myers, one of the best GMs in the business. Winner, the Charlotte Hornets. The team wasn't as terrible as expected, finished 10th in the Eastern Conference with Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier. The franchise was expected to pick around 8. Many remember them getting the 3rd pick in 2006, drafting boss Adam Morrison. Michael Jordan should absolutely not make the decision to select, should be up to Mitch Kupchak. At least they get to select a high pick a year after Kemba's departure. Interesting to see who they'll pick. Winner, the Chicago Bulls, picking 4th overall. The team desperately in search for a reliable point guard. LaMelo Ball would be terrific in the backcourt with Zach LaVine if he was still on board. Plenty of bust potentials. They already have Lowry Marketing and Wendell Carter in the backcourt. Killian Hayes wouldn't be a bad option, even though he might not be projected top 5. From moving up 7 to 4, the franchise would absolutely take it. On to the losers, the New York Knicks, selecting 8th overall. The franchise has been an absolute travesty, not being relevant since 2013. Carmelo's in the playoffs with Portland. Porzingis enjoying his first postseason run with the Mavs. The franchise remains a mystery, been rebuilding forever. Leon Rose will have plenty to think about. New York took 2 steps backwards after Porzingis demanded out, one of the worst trades ever. Since 2017, Frank Ntilikina was drafted 8th overall from France, hasn't proven much, averages 6 points a game, lacks confidence, can't shoot. The team thought about trading him multiple times, not looking promising. They might just let him walk in free agency. Who knows if he will be in the NBA after next season. Kevin Knox drafted 9th overall in 2018, not very good so far, lacks confidence, barely played his 2nd season. Knicks fans couldn't believe they picked him over Michael Porter Jr. and now looking like a big mistake. Mitchell Robinson, a steal at 36. RJ Barrett, a solid 1st season, has potential star written all over him, but long ways to go to carry that franchise. Not being able to select the likes of LaMelo Ball or Anthony Edwards, the team will have plenty of decisions. Being 2 spots lower than projected doesn't help. The NBA helped them out in 1985, but 2020, they'll have another chance to not screw up. It won't be surprised if they do and keep ending up in the same position for years and years to come. If they get the right player, it can be a game changer. Losers, the Washington Wizards, getting the 9th pick, not much luck. Would have extremely benefited having a top 5 selection. Still has a chance to get a solid player with John Wall, back. Bradley Beal's been playing his heart out with no help. Who knows what Wall will become after nearly 2 years coming back from injury. Another loser, the Detroit Pistons. The franchise has not gotten any luck. Blake Griffin's body's failing him. Detroit hasn't won a playoff game since 2008. The draft picks hasn't been too kind for them. The 2 times they had a top 10 pick, Stanley Johnson and KCP, both no longer with the team. It will take a while for them to rebuild. They'll likely be in a similar position in 2021. While the Cavs, the number 5 pick, already had backcourts Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love want to go to a contender past their primes at this point. I expect them to get a big, perhaps Obi Toppin, and the Atlanta Hawks selecting 6 will add more young talent, a pretty decent spot for them. Those were my quick thoughts and reactions for the 2020 NBA Draft Lottery. Who do you guys think will be the first overall pick? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love all of you. See you next time.